comparing Flight Simulator to the NES game. We'll begin with the Flight Simulator, and we'll go from there. Flight Simulator is more like actual military experience anyway. So here we go. We're going to want the manual, so we'll have to oblige them. Sixth word in paragraph 1. Perfect. That word would be, appropriately enough, dragon. Alright. I guess I'd hoped too much that it would in fact be red sky. Now, as the good army enters the Straits of Algoni, they are engaged by a fleet of enemy ships. Have a care, your commander warned you as you took off for combat with the enemy ships. There could be a draconian escort nearby. His words ring in your mind as you dive towards the enemy fleet. Fortunately, this is we're making good progress against the enemy, and this is a fairly easy mission. Though it does have a lot of enemies, so you want to be careful. And don't let them mess with you. Don't let them start you off at low altitude. Which is to say you have no choice but to start at low altitude. But you... Alright, my dragon's out of energy. But it doesn't stay incapable of flight for long. The important thing was to gain some altitude between us and the enemy. Amazingly, that was not enough to kill the draconian. So I'll just have to enjoy the landscape for now. Here's an idea. Why not a bit of musical accompaniment? This is a lovely accompaniment. Draconians will come up to harass you. I got the ship. Just need to hit it a little harder next time. At least again. That's a tight turn. A wide turn. These are tough Draconians. It's wise to take them down before you concentrate too much on the enemy ships. That was close. Lock. Got one. Another one. These are Civac Draconians, which were, spoiler, made from silver dragon eggs and have the creepy ability to turn into a clone of whoever kills them, just as they die. So they're like a dead clone, but they're still freaky. That's only if the killer is the same size as them, or smaller. A dragon of my size gets the response of the Bozak, bronze dragon draconian. There we go. I guess we'll continue on to Marianus. As we wrap this up. Since it is fitting, we have, after all, slain the various Draconian guard. It's nice and quiet. All we need to do is find the ships. Remember, this isn't World of Warcraft, just so you couldn't tell. One cannot go into the water, even as a water-type bronze dragon. eventually we'll reach the edge and be told that we've flown too far. That should turn us around back in the direction of the ships. Following the strait ourselves. Wide open space you get in this mission. There we go, target acquired. Do not let the ships lure you in close for an easy shot, because they will shoot back and it will not go well for you. Now they're finally on the radar. I guess we're just going through the Beneath the Waves album. The ships are not defenseless. If you get too close, they will fire arrows at you. Swinging wide. Oh, I think that one missed. Compensating a bit. That's no big deal. The important thing here is, I'm not loaded. The important thing here is not to get in close. You can swing wide. You can wonder why you tried this in corset skirt suit. You can dive bomb them, but always, no matter how impatient you're getting with the resilience of their hulls, never let them goad you into a close quarters confrontation. Never let them let you, or force you, or lure you into a close range close. I mean, close enough for the arrows. So, just calm blue ocean. Calm blue ocean. And sap. Apparently that one wasn't close enough. As I mentioned in the last session, the Amiga version actually lets you slow down to the point of stopping in midair, which is horribly unrealistic, but in its defense does make this a lot easier. Alright, we got one. That's as slow as you're allowed to go while still staying in the air. Now, of course, I still am learning new things about the game. That was a close one. You see, I have managed to perfect this whole stage, but if I'm not at full when I enter the stage, or rather when I finish the stage, although it doesn't make a difference, because if you take any damage during this stage, or if you're not at full when you finish the stage, the dragon won't do a barrel roll, and say, Yahoo! It's a small reward, really, but, oh, nope, I'm way too close. I can't go straight down into a nosedive for this guy. So let's just down, turn around. Got in those sights if we can stay level. The trick is, of course, yeah, I was too far away, so it didn't hit it. We'll punch it just a little bit. Now we can slow down and turn around, carefully targeting. Look at the broadside. These are 3D character models, so you can target a broadside, but notice you drift a bit to the left. Honestly, that didn't hit. Wow, that's remarkable. Well, it's okay, just be patient. Affection, the foot of arms horror and from them all creation, till all their divine souls beasts once more. Let's see if we can't cross the T. Did that just get caught up in the backstays? Is that it? Or the mainstays? I'm wearing stays and I can scarcely breathe. So I'm just going to resolve not to do this again and turn to burn. I believe this one would be the Sea of either Javazur or Sea of Mesmer. Got it. And I've managed to break the world. Interesting. Maybe some missions they just don't do Yahoo, or maybe there's also a time component. Nevertheless, I've never seen that happen before, and so I'm rather pleased. To find out what awaits beyond final dawn. Having single-handedly defeated the evil forces guarding the area, you join your fellow knights as the good dragon army passes through the Straits of Algoni. And I can level up. Your courageous deeds and proven skill have gained you the admiration of your fellow knights, and you ascend among the ranks of the knighthood. Congratulations, you have advanced to the rank of Shield Knight, the female companion of Shovel Knight. Look a little beat up there, lad. It's Fisbin. The old man squints at you studiously, obviously not noticing that I didn't take a scratch last session, but nevertheless, alright, he rummages in the pockets of his robe and pulls out some more Caden's ointment. I'm not going to complain about that. And save this mission. Alright. So there we go. There we have it. I thought so. You can switch missions. Knight of Swords, Knight of Swords. There's the Shield Knight. Identical hit points, that's nice. But anyway, so there we have it. And so I'm going to head it on down there and try to show you something. There we are. Here it is. This is the Sivak Draconian miniature. These were the things about as powerful as wyverns that were taking up so much time, but giving us a nice musical accompaniment as a result. I'm pleased, but I imagine this alacrity will fade when I endeavor with the NES version. Alright, now I've done a search for Estopia. It was not forthcoming, so we'll just have to try that again. Oh, pleasant that one was, actually. I think I'm probably a bit off kilter here. There we go. Now have we found it? Oh, it looks like we may have hit pay dirt. Okay. All right. We have Nestopia. So let's switch to... Oh, I'm glad I didn't forget. I got the Nintendo Power that deals with Dragon Strike. It should be noted that yes, the next stage does not actually have a map because it doesn't have the land features of the Flight Simulator version. But here, just in case, just because I may not show you myself the rest of the times that I do these comparison videos, is the rest of the game. Oh, its glory. So, let's play. We're just going to straight up use a password. I'm also going to, actually we should keep it the way it is, where it is until we've used said password. Now I can full screen it. Seek out the enemy galleons. Seek out the enemy boats and galleon before it can reach our shores. May the ocean wind raise your spirit to the sky. Oh, that was close. I tried to use the controls that I did from the last, but this one uses a different arrow keys. These are dragon turtles. And one advantage to the stage is that one has, might as well save state, a lot of room to maneuver, which is quite a blessing. Bronze Dragon armor helps though. These are nice big water leads. They don't leave power-ups sadly, but that's a pretty decent performance so far. Nicely done. Alright. Is everything still functional? Good. There we go, back to Weirm. Fortunately, we have more concentrated fire this way. I'm taking it. We need to proceed carefully. Now, of course, you'll notice that the music here may not be entirely fitting. Here come the Draconians. In so much as it's the swamp stage music. These guys do leave power-ups. this will speed up my mount. Or rather my dragon, period. Me. Right, me. And now I'll go dangerously fast. Very well. That was just at the very nanosecond it recovered. Alright. Oh, finally got tagged by one of those things. The dragon turtle releases scalding steam instead of a breath weapon. So now I'm an ancient in terms of the increments. But I am going to take it because I'm doing swimmingly, no pun intended, at this mission. Ooh. Nice. Alright. I don't want to destroy everything in the sea, but part of the mission is destroying the enemy boats, so... Yes! I am! I hope that one gives me something worthwhile. Ah, that's not so bad. So that's what happens if you hit them. They explode, and they leave you useless items. Am I going to keep it? Maybe. Maybe this better help us out. As you can tell, the fleet is very large, so it is going to take a fair bit of work to... It does take a fair... if you try it yourself, it's going to take a fair bit of work. Yes, this water will give you motion sickness. Of course, I practically did that at the end of this flight sim version. Oh, really? Still more. Honestly? Wow. Alright, so now we're on belt. No more power-ups for me. Oh, but I don't need them! Ah, I'd forgotten about that part, maybe. Alright, we'll keep this at 8 then. We're all set to go. Full power. This is, of course, the swamp stage music. Because there are only 3 musics, just like in... Only 3 level musics, just like in the Flight Simulator version. And they repeat. So each level has 1 of 3, and never do they have 2 in the same. 2 in a row, or do they break this cycle? So too is it with the boss themes, which means you'll finally get to hear this theme. Alright. As you can see, this is not unlike the fifth stages, 5th missions. just wanted to show that off. It has a dragon head. And archers. Why did I do that? Well, no, it's okay. I'm just armor protected. Bronze dragon. Oh, shoot. Darn. Couldn't just circle. Yes, the oars are made of a super alloy. Footprints. Oh. I just wanted to hit it once. It's not happening. You can see how brutal draconians are. And there are, of course, an infinite number of them, just like with the other one. Did it first try. That was impressive, even if it was as a weirdling. But here we have our password for the next mission. And thus, we have cause to wish you all adieu and God bless.